Now go back 10 years, at least not one person was doing this specific exercise, at least not in the gym as much as they're doing now. But now everyone is doing it, mostly women, and all in pursuit of a bigger bum or a more shapely bum, as we can see on social media, where basically your feed can be flooded with images of women doing all sorts of exercises to achieve that perfect body. Pelvic thrusts are done by lots of male and female athletes, especially in sports like basketball, football, athletics, as it helps in running faster, accelerating or decelerating, jumping higher, and change of direction. If you look at women doing track and field like triple jump or long jump, you can see that they have well-developed glutes. So pelvic thrusts are effective if done correctly, but how safe are they? So pelvic thrusts actually help to build the strength in your glutes, and they target different muscles such as your gluteus muscles, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and your adductor muscles. And a lot of women prefer doing pelvic thrusts to your standard squats as a compound exercise, which is actually a totally different exercise from pelvic thrusts, so you can actually incorporate both exercises into your routine. I mean, pelvic thrusts are brilliant as they would also strengthen your lower back, your pelvis, and your knees. But you find that what a lot of women are not doing prior to doing pelvic thrusts, like stretching and mobility exercises that would help to prevent stiffness, soreness, and injuries to your muscles. They are jumping straight into heavy sets of weights, wanting to cut corners. What you need to do is start with a personal trainer or someone experienced who knows what they're doing, so that they can show you the stretching exercises and the correct techniques that would help you to prevent injuries such as lower back pain and damage to the hip joints. Otherwise, pelvic thrusts are as safe as doing squats. It all comes down to preparation and technique. So are pelvic thrusts safe? Yes, they are safe, and they can actually be done at home. You don't need to go to the gym to do them. You can actually start with your own body weight in your lounge. And then if you need to do heavier sets of weights, you can maybe in the gym, you can use a barbell with no weights, and then gradually build up the weights from like 2.5 kilos, 5 kilos, 7.5 kilos, 10 kilos, 12.5 kilos, 15 kilos. So it's a gradual process of building the weights to a point where you feel I am comfortable, with this weight, which would help me in achieving my goal. However, if you start building the weights up too quickly, or you start with heavy weights without stretching or doing mobility exercises, you're making yourself prone to pelvic and lower back injuries, which can be long term. So this is why my advice is to speak to a personal trainer, or speak to someone who's experienced and has been doing pelvic thrusts for quite a long time, and you can see the results, and that person can advise you on how to avoid further injuries. So you can check my description page where I've put a link regarding the correct way to do pelvic thrust, and please feel free to share my video and subscribe to my channel.